Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we unpack a stack of information and distill it into the most important nuggets of knowledge for you. You know that feeling, right? That moment when you're just completely overwhelmed or stressed out, or you just desperately need to clear your head. We often find ourselves searching for complex external solutions, but today we're delving into something incredibly powerful you already possess, a tool that's with you every single moment, your breath.
Exactly. And we've really dug into a wealth of sources here. We looked at practical guides like Healthline and Real Simple, clinical insights from the Mayo Clinic, and even some cutting-edge research from places like UCLA's Mindful Awareness Research Center. Our mission, really, is to show you how these deceptively simple breathing techniques can profoundly transform your well-being.
Yeah, our goal for this deep dive is to equip you with practical, science-backed methods, ways to harness your breath for immediate calm, lasting clarity, and, genuine control over your state, no matter how chaotic life gets. So prepare for some truly surprising insights and practical tools you can start using today. Hey, let's start with a core concept here. Most of us, we breathe automatically, right? Without a second thought, all day, every day. But what exactly is mindful breathing, and how is it fundamentally different from just, breathing?
That's a really crucial distinction. Mindful breathing is about being intentionally aware of what you're sensing and feeling right in the present moment. Specifically, as you focus on your breath, it's about observing your breath, maybe with a sense of caring curiosity. Rather than trying to alter it or fix it, you're simply noticing each inhale, each exhale, the sensations, without any judgment, without interpretation.
Caring curiosity. I really like that phrase. It immediately shifts the whole intention, doesn't it? It sounds so simple, almost too simple. But in our modern world, where our minds are constantly racing, planning, problem solving, maybe battling 1,000 negative thoughts, just observing without interfering can feel like a Herculean task. How do we even begin to cultivate that mindset?
Well, that's really where the practice comes in. And what's fascinating is that this isn't some, new age concept. Not at all. The roots of mindful breathing run incredibly deep. You find them in ancient practices like Hindu pranayama,
Which is about breath control in yoga, right?
Exactly, yogic control of breath, and also in Buddhist Anapanasati Sutta, which is a teaching focused specifically on the mindfulness of breathing. I mean, the renowned Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh famously described the breath as the bridge which connects life to consciousness. These traditions understood its profound power centuries ago, and now modern science is absolutely catching up, validating what they seem to have known all along.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me. For centuries, this was mainly seen as like a spiritual or philosophical practice. But then science started to look under the hood, and what they found wasn't just about feeling good, it was about a direct biological switch. So, how does our breath physically change our internal landscape? What's happening inside?
It's actually quite profound. When you engage in deep, controlled breathing, you effectively send a clear signal straight to your brain saying, basically, you are safe. This instantly deactivates your body's fight or flight response, that's the sympathetic nervous system, and at the same time, it switches on your rest and digest system, the parasympathetic system.
Okay.
It's a direct, built-in override switch for your internal stress response. And it's accessible anytime, just through your breath.
So it's not just a vague feeling of calm, it's a physiological flip of a switch.
Yeah.
That's huge. And the ripple effects of this shift are pretty impressive, aren't they? We're talking about a whole host of benefits that go way beyond just momentary relaxation. Let's start with the immediate impact.
Yeah.
How does it help with stress and anxiety, which so many people deal with?
Precisely. The studies are really clear on this. Even short, focused breathing exercises can significantly reduce negative emotional responses, right away. It's a proven way to tackle everything from daily stress, the little annoyances, to that pervasive burnout many adults feel. The real insight here is that by consciously engaging your breath, you're not just passively relaxing, you're actively reprogramming your brain's default stress response.
Actively reprogramming, I like that.
Yeah, you're effectively turning off centuries of fight or flight conditioning with something as simple as an exhale.
That's powerful. So it's not just about immediate relief, it's about building long-term mental strength. What about our broader mental well-being?
Absolutely. Mindful breathing isn't just a temporary fix, like putting a Band-Aid on it. It can help reduce those repetitive negative thoughts that just loop in your head. It lessens anger rumination.
What's anger rumination exactly? Just dwelling on being angry.
Yeah, basically replaying angry thoughts or scenarios over and over. Breathing helps interrupt that cycle, and it significantly improves your emotional regulation overall. For some people, it even helps with symptoms of depression. It does this partly by increasing something called heart rate variability, or HRV.
Okay, for our listeners, what exactly is heart rate variability and why is it good if it increases?
Right. So simply put, HRV is the natural, healthy variation in the time between your heartbeats. When your heart rate is too rigid, like very monotonous, it's often a sign of stress or strain on your system. A higher HRV means your nervous system is more flexible, more resilient. It's better able to adapt to stress and recover quickly.
Oh, okay.
So it makes you more robust, both mentally and emotionally.
That makes perfect sense. More adaptable. And what about our brain power, our focus? Can something this simple actually boost our clarity, especially when we're trying to concentrate on big tasks?
It absolutely can. If you're looking for a cognitive boost, maybe for exams or complex projects or just getting through your workday, this is key. Mindful breathing improves attention, concentration, memory, and even what's called working memory.
Working memory being like what you can hold in your head at one time.
Exactly. By narrowing your attention just to the breath, even for short periods, you're essentially training your brain muscle to sustain focus better.
Okay, interesting. So, beyond the mind, what about the physical body itself? Can conscious breathing actually improve our physical health?
Oh, definitely. On a purely physical health level, the benefits are quite clear. Mindful breathing can lower blood pressure. It reduces cortisol levels. That's your body's primary stress hormone.
Right, the one we hear so much about.
Exactly. And it decreases your heart rate. It's been shown to help manage conditions like high blood pressure, asthma, even fibromyalgia. Some research suggests it can even reduce pain intensity. And you see cancer support centers recommending it to help reduce treatment side effects like nausea and anxiety.
Wow.
It offers a tangible way to improve comfort during difficult times.
And finally, something so many people struggle with. Sleep. A good night's sleep feels like a luxury sometimes. Can breathwork help there too?
Without a doubt. For those struggling with sleep improvement, maybe insomnia, mindful breathing really helps balance your nervous system. By regulating that sympathetic nervous system activity, the fight or flight, it allows your body to shift gears. This helps you fall asleep sooner and experience better quality, more restorative sleep.
That alone sounds worth it for so many people.
Absolutely. And if we connect all this to the bigger picture, regular practice isn't just about managing those moments of stress when they pop up. It creates real, lasting, positive changes in your brain's structure and function. It enhances your overall resilience and well-being. Basically, it allows you to navigate life's inevitable challenges with greater ease and calm.
Okay, so we understand why it works. The science is there. The benefits are incredible. Now, the big question for our listeners. How can you start harnessing this power right now, today? We've put together a kind of toolkit, haven't we? Highly effective techniques from our sources, designed for whatever you need, whether it's quick, calm, deep focus, or even a burst of energy.
Yes, let's explore some specific methods. And remember, the absolute key is to choose what feels comfortable and natural for you. You should never force your breath. Let it be gentle, let it be exploratory. Okay, so for basic grounding and immediate calm, the most foundational practice is simply mindful breathing. This is your anchor. Find a comfortable position, sitting, lying down, whatever works, and just observe your natural breath. You might focus on the gentle rise and fall of your belly, or maybe the sensation of cool air entering your nostrils and warmer air leaving. Now, your mind will inevitably wander. That's what minds do.
Yeah, mine definitely does.
Totally normal.
When it happens, just gently, without judgment, bring your attention back to the breath, like you're guiding it back to a peaceful harbor. Even just a minute or two of this can significantly shift your state.
Okay, that sounds achievable. And for something maybe a bit more structured, especially when you feel that stress really building up. Right. For targeted stress and anxiety relief, diaphragmatic breathing, or what most people call belly breathing, is incredibly effective. For this one, it helps to lie on your back, maybe with your knees slightly bent. Place one hand on your upper chest and the other just below your rib cage on your stomach. Now, as you inhale slowly through your nose, really focus on feeling your stomach press gently into that lower hand. Try to keep your chest hand as still as possible.
So the breath goes deep down.
Exactly. Then exhale slowly through pursed lips, like you're gently blowing out a candle. As you exhale, feel your abdominal muscles tighten slightly, again, keeping that upper hand still. This technique sends a powerful relaxation signal to your nervous system. Doing this for 5 to 10 minutes, maybe a few times a day if you can work wonders. Think of it like you're gently massaging your vagus nerve from the inside.
Massaging the vagus nerve. I love that image. Makes it feel much more
Let's do that.
tangible. Now, what if you need to cut through mental fog, like really sharpen your focus for something important?
Okay, for focus, balance, and energy, a really popular one is box breathing. It's sometimes called the 4-4-4-4 method. Apparently, it's famously used by Navy SEALs to maintain calm and focus under extreme pressure.
Wow, okay, so it's got credentials.
It does. So imagine you're drawing a box with your breath. You inhale slowly for a count of 4 seconds. Then you hold that breath gently for 4 seconds. Then you exhale slowly for 4 seconds. And finally, you hold your breath out gently again for 4 seconds.
Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. Got it.
Right. Repeat that cycle maybe 3 to 5 times. It creates this kind of mental square of stability, and it can induce profound clarity and focus very quickly.
That's fantastic. A real-world application. It's not just for a quiet room. You could use that before a big meeting or a presentation.
Absolutely. Anywhere you need that calm focus.
Any other techniques for balance or maybe a gentle energy boost if you're feeling sluggish?
Definitely. Alternate nostril breathing, or Nadi Shodhana Pranayama in yoga, is a wonderful balancing practice. You'd sit comfortably. Then use your right thumb to gently close your right nostril and inhale deeply through your left nostril. Then you close your left nostril with your ring finger and exhale slowly through your right nostril. Then inhale through the right, close it, and exhale through the left.
So you alternate sides for inhaling and exhaling.
Exactly. You continue this gentle alternating rhythm. This technique is great for cardiovascular function, it lowers heart rate, and it's thought to help harmonize the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Promotes a really deep sense of calm and mental balance.
Okay, that sounds really calming.
And for something to really reset and maybe invigorate you, there's lion's breath or simasana. This one is quite expressive.
Uh-oh, what do you do?
You sit comfortably, inhale deeply through your nose. Then you open your mouth really wide, stick out your tongue down towards your chin, and exhale with a strong, audible ha sound, like a lion's roar, but maybe quieter. You contract your throat muscles slightly.
Stick your tongue out and say, ha!
Pretty much. Repeat just 2 or 3 times. It sounds a bit silly, maybe, but it's surprisingly energizing and fantastic for releasing tension in your jaw and face.
Okay. Maybe one to try when you're alone first. That sounds like a powerful release, though. Finally, for those times you want a deeper connection, profound calm. Something to really soothe the whole system.
Yes, for mind-body connection and deeper calm, the humming bee breath, or Brahmari, is incredibly soothing. Again, sit comfortably, close your eyes, relax your face. Now, place your first fingers on the tragus cartilage, that's the little flap of cartilage, right in front of your ear canal.
Okay.
Inhale normally. Then, as you exhale, gently press your fingers into the cartilage just enough to partially close the ear canal and make a loud, sustained humming sound, like a bee with your mouth closed.
So you hum while gently covering your ears.
Essentially, yes. This creates this internal vibration that is instantly calming for many people. It can reduce heart rate and bring a real sense of quiet to your mind. Very soothing.
Wow, lots of options there. But, while breathwork is clearly this incredibly powerful and direct line to our internal state, true mindfulness, it extends beyond just how you breathe, doesn't it? It's more like a way of being that can permeate your entire day.
That's absolutely right. Mindfulness at its core is about being present and fully engaged in the moment. It's making an intentional effort to direct your attention away from all the distractions and towards what's happening right now. It effectively interrupts those negative thought patterns we talked about and helps your brain stay calm. You can practice general mindfulness throughout your day just by paying attention, really engaging all your senses. Notice the touch of your clothes, the sounds around you, even the annoying ones, the sights, smells, tastes of your environment.
Just noticing.
Just noticing. It's about finding joy in simple pleasures, too. And practicing self-acceptance, treating yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a good friend.
That's a good reminder. What about other relaxation techniques for someone who maybe doesn't immediately connect with breathwork or just wants to explore other things?
Yeah, there are definitely many avenues beyond just breathing. A body scan meditation is a great one. You lie down comfortably and slowly bring your attention to different parts of your body, starting from your toes and moving slowly up to your head. You just notice any sensations, warmth, tingling, tension, and consciously try to release any tension you find in each part.
Okay, like a mental scan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then there's walking meditation. You focus on the physical sensations of your feet hitting the ground, the rhythm of your steps, maybe coordinating with your breath during a short walk. It's great for clearing your mind and reducing stress while moving. And of course, there are tons of apps now like Headspace or Calm that offer guided meditations specifically designed for stress relief, someone talking you through it.
Those can be really helpful starting out.
They can. You could even try body tapping, sometimes called EFT or emotional freedom technique. It involves gently tapping specific points on your body with your fingertips while taking deep breaths. It's based on principles of Chinese acupressure and helps center you. And of course, good old stretching and yoga are excellent for releasing physical tension, improving flexibility, and enhancing focus through movement and breath connection.
So many tools. All these techniques sound truly incredible, and honestly, they seem potentially life-changing for some people. But the biggest hurdle for many of us, myself included sometimes, is fitting it into our often hectic lives. It can feel like just another thing to add to an already overflowing to-do list.
That's such a common concern, and it's totally valid. But the key, really, is to start small. Super small, even. Begin with just 2 to 5 minutes a day. That's it, seriously. As it becomes easier and more comfortable, maybe you naturally want to increase your time. Maybe not. Both are fine. You can practice multiple times a day in short bursts, or just consciously use a technique whenever you feel that moment of need or rising stress.
So you're saying we don't need a special meditation cushion, or an hour of quiet, uninterrupted time in some specific yoga pose. It's not another complex commitment we have to schedule perfectly.
Exactly. Not at all. You can practice mindful breathing literally anywhere, anytime. On the bus, waiting in line at the grocery store, walking to your next meeting, lying in bed right before you drift off to sleep. Even just taking 3 intentional, gentle breaths can send that okay signal to your brain and bring you right back to the present moment.
3 breaths. Anyone can do that.
Anyone. Now, for those who do want a more structured practice, setting aside a specific quiet time daily can definitely be beneficial. And some research suggests aiming for about 6 months of consistent practice helps make it feel truly effortless, like a built-in habit. But simple reminders can work too. Put a sticky note with the word breathe somewhere. You'll see it often on your computer, your mirror. It just prompts you to take those mindful moments throughout your day.
That's really practical advice. Start small, be consistent where you can, and use reminders. Wow. What an incredible deep dive into this profound power we all hold within us, just through our breath. From ancient wisdom traditions to modern brain science, the message seems crystal clear. Your breath is a direct, accessible pathway to calm, to focus, and to overall well-being. And it's right there, always available, free.
Absolutely. And remember, there is no single right or wrong way to do this. It's just breathing, but with awareness, with intention. The overwhelming rewards, both for your physical health and your mental state, are so well worth the few minutes you might invest each day. You might just find yourself feeling happier, healthier, and profoundly more peaceful.
So we really encourage you, our listeners, to pick just 1 or 2 techniques that resonated most with you today. Maybe box breathing, maybe just the simple mindful breathing, and simply try them out this week. Just experiment. See what changes you notice, maybe in your stress levels, your focus, perhaps even the quality of your sleep.
Yeah, and this whole discussion raises an important final thought, doesn't it? If your breath is always with you, this constant, unwavering anchor to the present moment, what profound, untapped changes could you unlock in your life simply by taking a few deliberate moments each day to truly listen to it?